Hello, welcome all to Raja's Puzzle Corner, the one-stop shop for all your Rubik's related queries and puzzles solutions. So it has been quite some time since I uploaded a video. I thought I'll do something now when I have time, and you would see all my candidates, all my pet Rubik's standing here. The one that is in the back are all completed. For those who are not familiar with the channel, if you go through the playlist, there are many playlists that I have already published, starting with the 2x2, 3x3, 4x4, 5x5, and recently I also did the 6x6. Along with this, I also did the edge parities and the wooden puzzles and so on. So please go through the other videos in the playlist, and you should be able to have a good idea of what's going on, what's there in the channel. And for those who are not subscribed, if you subscribe, you'll also get updates on latest videos that are being uploaded, like what I'm currently doing. So please do subscribe if you're not done so. So as I promised before, when I finished my 6x6, I did mention that that's a last in the series of the regular square cubes, the ones that are the standard ones, and I'm going to jump on to the tougher ones, which are my the frontline candidates now. And I also told that I'll be starting with the easiest of them, which happens to be the um, this gear ball or gear cube. This is supposed to be generally in a round fashion. It's like a ball, gear ball, but I chose a gear cube because it is square in pattern. I like this pattern, so I did this. So I'll be going through this today, and then I'll be covering the rest of the ones in that order before we go further. So the reason why I wanted to start with this is, as I said, this is one of the easiest. The reason why it is also easier than other, or is it considered to be easiest of the tougher ones, is primarily because of the cohesion or coordination between multiple things. As you see, it looks to be very complicated. There are actually, if you see it, the center is here, and there are 1 2 3 4 small ones that are surrounding it, and then there is also 1 2 3 4 which are more of edges, and the 1 2 3 4, these are the corners. So if you look at it, I'm going to scramble this, just letting you know that these are the pieces. But keep in mind that one of the reasons why this is considered to be slightly easier is primarily because the way things are coordinated. For example, I do a movement, you see that this is moving, these piece is moving, and only this piece remains static. So if you see this, the center is always moving, and since the center cuts across two sides of it, the movements are really unlimited. So if you see this, you can actually scramble it very badly, but at the same time, your ability to bring it back into a uniform structure is also easier. So that's why I said this is one of the easiest. And I'll go into the details as I move across. I'll again make it as small clips, so you can look at it at your time, and then you'll be able to catch up on those. But as a easier solution, easier point that you need to know, each movement is actually cohesive of the others. For example, if I move this, there is going to be one movement, and it comes back to the same position after some time. Let me show you this, so you have an idea on what you're talking. See here, now it looks to be scrambled. As you move, it will again come back to this. So essentially, the way the entire solution is going to be, see, even though it looked scrambled, they have come back. So one of the key things that you should keep in mind is your ability to control the movements will be dependent on your coordination of the edges and the centers. So we will scramble this and then we'll go through it, but keep in mind this is going to be a simple solution if you are able to follow it right. And the interesting part of this will be like interesting, very interesting, if you know that you will be solving only with two sets of moves. There won't be a lot of algorithms that are there. All you will be doing is an R movement, which is this right, and a U movement. This U movement and an R movement. These are the two movements that you'll be using. This R, actually in R, if you see this goes from here to here, but you will not be able to rotate it freely. So this is one half of R and this is the second R. So this is actually considered as R. For example, if I make from here, this is one R and this is another R, like this, right? And the U is this. This is U. This is U. Okay. So if you make two U's, you will get the same color back. Right. So these are the two movements that you'll be using, R and U, and then you should be done with solving this. It may look to be very puzzling for you at the start. So as we go into it, you'll understand why I see that it to be easier. So I'll explain you that as we go through the solution. But before that, I'll scramble this and then we'll start. Have a good time there. I'll take a small break and get back.